Whenever you're ready.
Good morning. My name is Peter KABETHI, and I'm from Kenya. I want to start by asking you all today if any of you ever had a childhood dream. Let me see your hands. Who's had a childhood dream about their future, becoming a doctor or a professional? Thank you. I want to share with you my childhood dream, and that was to become a pilot. I wanted to become a pilot because my home was near an airstrip. So every day, when I was growing up, I would see the planes buzzing by, and I would imagine myself one day being in one of those planes. But I stand here today, and I'm a teacher. I am not a pilot. And the reason I'm not a pilot is because 10 years later, 10 years after my birth, I became deaf. I would tell you that it wasn't because of my deafness that I did not become a pilot, but rather it was the barriers that I faced as a deaf person. I faced many, many challenges in my life. I faced these challenges as a deaf person. Before, the school that I used to attend did not accept me. But later and over time, they did come to accept me. However, my teachers had no interest in me. And the students would mock me. Things were different for me in the way that they treated me at school. But even so, I never gave up. I worked very hard, and I was able to join high school. I joined a high school with other deaf students, and it was in that high school that I finally became happy because I was able to meet other deaf people. Other deaf people with whom I could share a language, I could share experiences, and a deaf identity. We were able to share our experiences in high school, and it was there that I learned that many deaf people had no clear vision, no clear goals in their lives. And this was not because they were stupid. It was rather because of the society had very, very low, stereotypical expectations of them. But for me, I worked hard. I worked hard to be the person that I am today. Deaf people in Kenya face many challenges. They don't have school fees to be paid for them. They do not have parents who can support them. And they don't have a society to give them the foundation to be successful. Only 1% of deaf people in Kenya go on to school and are able to graduate from high school and then join college. But from that 1%, only 0.05% are able to complete college. As I said, I have faced many hardships and a lot of pain. However, I never let that define who I became and who I am. Because I understood that the scars I had would show me that I was a survivor who was ready to support others. And those experiences what brought me here to the University of Delaware. And those experiences here at University of Delaware I will bring home to create a mentorship program and a scholarship program for deaf people in my country, so that we can have an educated deaf society. We can have a large deaf workforce in Kenya, and therefore deaf people will not have to fight for recognition.
Education.
Because education will make them equal.
Education. Education.
Education is the equalizer.
That is.
And there is no other way to demonstrate this than myself standing here in front of all of you wonderful people, all of you important people today. It was only through education that I was able to finally get on that plane and be here with you today. And to close my short speech today, I want to use a quote from Nelson Mandela, which inspires me to do the work that I am doing here. That a good head and a good heart always have a formidable combination. But when you add to that a literate tongue or a pen, then you have something very special. Thank you very much.